What is going on, guys? Dev here, and welcome to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. One of my all-time favorite video games out there, but not really my all-time favorite Zelda game anymore. Regardless, this game is awesome. I love it so much. Grew up it when I was 5 years old. Let's just go ahead and jump into the game. You don't need to hear this crap. Okay, that's a test playthrough that I did. I'm just gonna name our guy, God, there it is. Now, this is actually the N64 version, which is a version I haven't played in a long time. I've played the GameCube version, I've recently played the 3DS version, but it's been a while since I've played the original version. So I'm going to be quiet right now, even though I don't need to be quiet, there's no dialogue, but basically, that's us. We're asleep. Children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Who's me? Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. Okay, I can get down with that. Why are my eyes open? However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Oh god, he's like, what do you call them? Like that one guy who just doesn't play by the rules, I guess? I don't know. There's a word for it, and I'll probably remember it as we go along. What's this? Is this a nightmare? Is this vision? What's going on? That's a horse with two people on it. Who's she? What the heck? Oh my god! It's the green skinned man! What are we gonna do with our lives? So he apparently does something, and that makes our guy freak out? I don't know. Navi. Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. I'm trying to make it not so British, because I don't know, it's coming out British to me. What do you guys think? But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. That's probably the only line of dialogue, or the few lines of dialogue I'm actually going to voice act, because I'm going to voice act all the other ones. Oh, go under this guy's legs. Wow. This blew minds back in 1998, okay? This blew minds. Like, the most appealing game before this one was, I think, Super Mario 64. I don't know. I was born in, like, 95, so I didn't play this game until 2000, so I was like way before this era. By that time, I believe the N64 and PS1 were getting trumped by the PS2 and Xbox, or at least a few more years before then, but again, our eyes are still wide open, and we're just kind of blinking and twitching. It doesn't even look like we're sleeping, it just kind of looks like we're paralyzed. You're shivering. Well, get a blanket. Lazy boy? Probably. I don't seem to be sleeping. Apparently yawning, rubbing my eyes. Like nothing happened. It's like, I had a bad dream, whatever. I don't care. What's this thing? Navi the fairy. Also, in case you're wondering if I'm by chance mispronouncing Navi, that's fine. That's how I pronounce it. Tomato, tomato, all that good stuff. Now, unless I was calling her, let me see, I'm gonna come up with a bad pronunciation for Navi. Nuvi, I guess? I don't know. But, anyways, that was our house. We left, and here's the Kokiri Forest, and There's a weird green-haired girl running towards us. She's gonna backstab us. Hi, Link. Okay. Let's go down and meet this mysterious lady who apparently knows us. Wow, a fairy? Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Oh, well, thank you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Woot! Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Okay. Alright then, so... That was Saria right over there. Now then, getting the sword and the... Well, see, I ruined it. Ruined it right there. Oh, well, whatever. But before we go do this part, I'm going to go ahead and get the sword and shield, because you're going to need the sword and shield, because there's a guy blocking the way saying, hey, man, you can't get through here. You need a sword and shield. Because otherwise, you're just going to get your ass handed to you, and you're going to bleed all over the floor. And he's got a fair point. So let's go ahead and go through this tunnel over here. It's located to the left of your house up a hill, in case you weren't paying attention to where I was going. What do you want? The Great Deku Tree is something. No, really? I didn't know that. Over here, get a rupee. So a lot of people say that Navi is the most annoying character. I honestly, she didn't bother me that much. But come around here, this corner over here, you can get another blue rupee. It's 13 rupees right there, and oh, a chest. What's in this chest? Oh my god, I'm so surprised. What is this? Oh my god, it's a dagger. It's a dagger. But no, this is the Kokiri sword, the very first sword in the game, so it's the weakest. But for now, at least so long as up till a specific part, it'll help us out greatly. So let's go ahead and equip that. Alright, got our Kokiri sword. I actually didn't pay attention to the boulder, so whatever. It's cool we didn't get hit, so yeah, we've got a cool little sword in our back that honestly does remind me more of a knife, but if you look at the size of our guy, it's the sword to him. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, now that we have our sword, we need the shield. But what awesome place do we get the shield? What phenomenal place do we get the shield at, huh? Well, you get it in a shop. Yeah, it sets up for the sword as like the special thing, and the shield is just whatever. This you just made out of wood, you buy it. From a shop. So we're gonna go ahead and gather some rupees. If you go back in this house over here, just like right next to the cliff, there's a blue rupee behind this house. And if you go in it, I do believe there are even more rupees. I don't exactly... I think this chest is a green rupee. Okay, because I did like a short little test playthrough just to see if everything worked properly. Everything was working just fine. That should be 5 rupees, and this also should be 5 rupees. Now over here is a recovery heart, in case you lost a heart to the boulder or something else. But we did pretty good against that boulder, so we don't need it, so... You're gonna go over here to Saria's house now. Because there's another blue rupee over here, yes. So just go up here and cross the bridge. Don't fall off. Don't fall. Watch me be pro MLG and not fall off at all. Yes, like that. And this creepy girl shows up. Talk to her. She'll tell you all about the up C button or the up C stick or whatever console you're playing on that allows you to do this. And then, finally, the last blue rupee, though I think you can get multiple blue rupees if you do this several times, but basically jump over these perfectly, and boom. What? What? Supposed to give me... What's going on? Did I already do this? Did I already do this and just forgot? What the heck, man? Where's my blue rupee? What? That's weird. The first time I've done this that it doesn't give me... Maybe I did already do it. And I just completely forgot, like, in the last 5 seconds or something. I probably forgot. There it is, see? See? I'm not crazy. So now we go up the shop. What the? Look this way. We'll go over here with Z and talk to me with A. Okay, so we're just gonna hit Z. Oh! What's going on here, man? I don't know. I'll speak to you. That's how you use fairy. Oh, that's what I do with these little things. So great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to your people using your fairy. Okay, so basically you Z-target onto people, you'll be able to talk to them. If they're far away, but I don't remember any other scenario that you need to do that in. So back there's another blue rupee in case that thing didn't work for you with the jumping on the stones. You can talk to this guy, go over here, and there's a Deku shield for 40 rupees. Let's go ahead and buy it. Yes, we got a Deku shield now. It is the tier 1 shield of the game, made of wood, so it won't be very good against magic, but for right now, it will do us just fine. Actually, no, it'll do pretty good against magic, just not fire-based magic. Anyways, I'm gonna come out here, hit the good old pause button, go over here, equip it, and exit out of there. And there we go, we've got a sword and a shield now. Look at us. Yep. Alright. So now that we finally have our sword and shield, you're gonna go over here, across here. You can see this guy, he's being a real douchebag, he's blocking the way. Hey man, what's going on? If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip the sword and shield. A sword and shield. Yes, a sword. A shield with a sword. I don't know. Eh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. No big deal. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? I could have sworn I had that well. Yeah. Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp's still a wimp, huh? I, the great Maida, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Sari and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Eh, you walk away. You walk away, don't come back, Mido. So anyways, funny thing about a line of dialogue he said, he will never accept us as one of him. Also, these things. Kill them, you get a stick. That's legitimately an item, a stick. Why can't this be an item in other video games? But these guys, you just pretty much stand there, they can't move. They can wiggle around, but that's about it. And over here, a Great Deku Tree. And yes, that is a mustache, not a mouth. I had that confused for a mouth when I was a little kid, too. I'm not saying you're a little kid, I'm just saying. He's about to tell us something. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it, Fuck. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. Oh god. Your HP has been halved. Okay. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have the courage enough to undertake this task? I don't know, man. Sitting around my house doing nothing was pretty... Yeah, sure, why not? Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy. Thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use up C button to listen well to her words of wisdom. Okay, so that's pretty weird. Just kind of opened his gaping maw, and now we're gonna go inside of a giant tree. This is probably a trap. He's probably just hungry. I have a bad feeling about this all over. But for right now, I'm gonna go ahead. This is a good part to stop the episode. In the next episode, come on, I can't do it. We will explore the inside of the Great Deku Tree. So until then, guys, I hope to see you in the next video.